Alright. Time for a Neeko game. Now, Neeko got some very significant buffs this patch. I genuinely don't think she needed it, because her clear speed was already insane. Her ganks for solo queue are completely insane as well, with the minion G stuff, and you know, and being able to like kind of play around with the enemy's minds, I guess you could call it that, is very strong. So yeah, I mean, she probably didn't need it, but her win rate is rather low, I suppose. Don't think it's a fair win rate to represent her to, though, if I'm being honest. But I'll show you guys how to play some Neeko here. These buffs are going to speed up her clear speed even more, which previously was like a 305 or something like that for a general full clear. So this is going to be quite fast, I would say. Definitely not going to be too bad. He did take the hit. Okay, cool. And we're definitely going to look for the initial full clear 100% because we need the... we just need that level advantage, right? We need to get levels on this champion. Like that. Would be good. Perfect. W second. You need all the extra damage to monsters you can get straight away. That way you're going to speed up things mostly. Your E is not that useful when it comes to clearing your camps. You're going to take a little bit of damage here initially, but once you get enough points and stuff, you're going to be very fast with clearing to the point where you don't take any damage anymore. I accidentally used it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Clean this up. You can see I'm losing a little bit of HP here, but that's really not big of an issue. Clean this up. Good. Okay, I'm gonna be a little worried about this situation now. I'm good anyway. Take the Q. I waited there a split second because Aurelia disappeared off the map, so I'm gonna delay myself a tiny bit on the clear to basically go for safety, right? If she shows all my raptors there right away, I'd be able to do something about it. Whereas if I just insta-start blindly on those raptors right there, I'd be hurting myself quite a bit if she shows up. Because if I then don't take E, for example, when it comes to that, I will be in trouble. So that's not something I want to be doing. You can see right here, even with waiting, I'm 3 minutes on this camp. I think I will actually smite this, because I'll be fine. Give myself a tiny bit of HP from this camp here. I don't have to like turn into a minion here. This bot lane gank looks fine. I might be able to turn into a minion regardless. That is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be the case. I'll just turn into this minion right here. There's no way this is gonna work. Oh, it did. There he goes. I should be focusing Nami here because she is way further out of position. There he goes. Please finish him off. Thank you very much. It worked. There we go. This is why like people will just fall for it easily. They just don't think about it. Like, this is not the first thing that comes into your mind when you are facing this champ. I'm gonna be in trouble here. Yeah, I just gave him a leash to the minion. That kind of sucks. Or to the raptor. I couldn't on my HP try to fight the echo there because he's going to be full HP. Just don't die to them, please. There we go. Camps are respawning, which is good. We go for this here. We take the ability power first, and then we should have enough for Dark Seal. Perfect. Oh, how did you die to that gank, man? That's crazy. Elo of this game, we're talking like Platinum 3 or thereabouts, so you are aware. Also for Neeko here, I have a in-depth acclamation to her runes and item builds on my Patreon in the description, as well as other content that you can check out if you are interested. So if that is of interest to you, be sure to check that out in the link in the description. And my camps are all respawning here. There's no way I can gank the Fiora. My Malphite even killed the Fiora, which is actually quite big. So this is going to be fine for me. Gonna move on. You can, like, if you don't have the money for this thing right here, like, you can definitely just build any components from Nashers, really. This thing is now very cheap with recurve bow and also doing mage damage on hit, which is quite nice. So there's a lot of things you'll be able to afford regardless of the situation of that item. You want to rush Nashers on this champ because it gives you everything you want on this champion, really. So it's very, very effective to rush on Neeko. It gives a ton of ability power, attack speed to synergize with your W. And additional on-hit magic damage as well. It speeds up your jungle clear and stuff even more. Would they do dragon? They could potentially do dragon. I'm looking to like go gank bot lane with his next minion wave if possible, again with a similar tactic as before. So that's what I'm gonna be doing here. Turn into a minion. Gonna come in behind here. Should be fine. They are fast as hell these days. Why is that's a? I think that's a bit of a bug. There's no way this is gonna work now. That's interesting actually, because they sped up the minions on the side lanes now to the point where it doesn't actually represent the echo stops. So we're definitely going dragon here, by the way. But it doesn't represent the actual movement speed of the minions anymore. So I'm going to have to position myself in a way that actually will work out slightly better. That's interesting. And we see echo top, so we just insta dragon here. Went for the bot play. Wasn't an option in this case, but that's fine. All good. Here goes. Take this for some mana, I suppose. Oh, he's most likely going to be doing top scuttle here, right? So I should just be able to take his blue. I'm doing this pretty quickly because I have so much clear speed these days. Like, it's actually crazy. Look at how fast I clear these camps, man. It's actually like completely insane, honestly. Good. Level 6. Could just be a ward, maybe. It's the most inconvenient thing in the world, but it might work. Oh, nope. I'm returning back into Neeko because I need movement speed. That's toxic if I would have hit that, but I also didn't want the opportunity for Aurelia to turn that around on my Quiana. Gonna help her push out this next wave a little bit so she can just clear this up. Ooh, you are risking stuff with your life there, buddy. I could definitely get one plate here. If Echo shows up, it should be fine. Get like a plate or two. Echo is there. He has my blue as well. His Raptor should be here, so I can quickly take... Oh, they're not here. Interesting. Okay, we're going top then. I'm gonna just loop in from behind. It should be fine, I think. This is gonna work out for me, most likely. I'm gonna turn into a minion so I'm less noticeable on the map right away. I just ult there because I'm not sure how Fiora is gonna deal with the situation, whether she presses the... Wait. Is she doing this? He was doing this, okay. I don't know how she was gonna deal with my situation there, right? Like, he took my Gromp, that's fair enough. Because if she insta-Ws my thing or whatever, or tries to, like, react to my E, it's harder to react to Neeko ult, honestly, so... If she reacts to my E, that'd be a bit of a problem situation, and I don't want to deal with that. Would he turn around straight away and do Rift Herald here? There's no way, right? Malphite is gonna have to be careful there. My jungle camps are up here. I mean, I could just take this. If he rushes Herald here, I doubt it, but he could. It's gonna cost him a lot of time if he does, though. The upgrade. The Quiana's gonna get the rotation on that one. Kind of looking at bot. Aurelia just went bot lane here as well, so they should have a pretty easy advantage there towards the Echo, which should be a win for my team. Okay. I have to wait for the next wave anyway, so I guess I might as well do this. Turn into a minion, please. Thank you. Should be okay. Kind of trolled myself a tiny bit. We're focusing Twitch? Okay. That was a very, very split target focus on our end. I mean, they're both dead anyway, right? I thought we just focused Dinami because she's going to be a quick, easy kill. I missed my E, obviously not good, but I'm going to get a flash ult position anyway, so it's kind of fine regardless. You can easily, like, just sneaking into stuff like that just makes things so nice and easy, you know? We're going to sprint up to the Rift Herald as fast as possible now. There is a small chance he is doing it, / hasn't done it yet by the time I get there. Because he died or something in this situation, I believe. Something went on at least. So I don't go for like third plates here, because if I hit this third right here, I'll definitely lose Rift Herald, and that would not be good. So we run up here as fast as possible. I'm going to show up as Milo, I think. I'm going to throw him potentially off a little bit. How does Malphite ult cooldown? 24 seconds? Okay, we're just going to do Herald then. Because I have a massive mid lane advantage right now, so I should just use this advantage into a Herald play. Bot lane is going to be an advantage here too, so I mean, there's no reason not to do Herald right now. Echo and bot lane. It's unfortunate. I guess I should have pinged that. That was pretty obvious to me, honestly, but yeah. Pick this up. I want to use this for like mid turret if possible. I have dragon spawning in like 40 seconds. I check his raptors, or Quiana checked her raptors, so this is, I know this is up. Echo walked into it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's also a Twitch here. I'm straight up dead. That's a rotation and a half from their bot lane. Ah, that sucks. A very good rotation from their bot lane even. That really stinks. Also, Quiana missed her abilities, I believe. I don't think her ult landed. I don't think. Which kind of sucks as well. Ah, damn. Okay, well, it is what it is, obviously. Like, that's just a good rotation from their bot lane. There's nothing much I can do about it. It's called a fair play. That's a Fiora TP. I don't think she should get a kill there. I'm just going to run straight bot lane here because I'm also going to want to play towards this dragon. I know my top side is up and all, but just walk next to a wave here real quick at this minion. Good. Why would you recall? I don't... Okay, that's kind of weird. Be expected on the dragon there. Ah, but whatever. It was not gonna happen. I don't think there. He didn't walk up far enough. I guess I couldn't have walked forward. Fiora was bot side as well. Malphite was top. Guess he had teleport, but because my Jhin recalled, the dragon was uncontestable instantly, so his recall timing there is nothing I can do about that. So I instantly couldn't walk the dragon anymore at that point, and I just had to like kind of go for maybe a gank position on Twitch or something along those lines because it just wasn't happening, right? If the Jhin wouldn't have recalled there, I definitely would have gone just to contest that dragon because it would have been fine most likely, but in this situation it just won't be. Why would you... Oh, you rat bastard with your stupid ultimate. You actually just murdered me, I think. That Quiana ultimate was horrible because it made me miss my thing, and it actually kind of saved the Aurelia for a while there to actually hit me back. That sucks. I mean, I guess and next time I should just hold my ability to deal with that situation a little better. Just clean up my camps right now because on my HP there's nothing else I can do. I have to like wait until Quiana ult next time. That's very unfortunate. I have to still use this Rift Herald. I lost turret platings. That sucks. She just recalled, right? She hasn't... Oh. She didn't recall yet. She's dead at least. On that HP, it didn't really matter if I hit my E or not, because she kind of flashed things anyway, so I guess it's whatever. But I'm definitely going to push turret here. Really. I need to use this Rift Herald soon. 29 seconds remaining. I just want to send it into mid turret if I can. Gonna go Rocket Belt next. If you're the only AP just going magic penetration, a lot of magic penetration, flat magic penetration is really good. If there's a lot of AP champs on your team, you like Night Harvester can be an option, but obviously dash from Rocket Belt's very good as well. I'm gonna put this mid. Have that going there, and then we just see if I can push this in so we can actually clean up the mid turret off the map, which would be good. Let's get my stack going on this and let this bounce. Because if I have my stack flowing on this, that's good for me right now. That is very annoying, actually. Is my team gonna do something, or... Okay, I don't know why my Jhin walked back that far. Like, I got a really good ult position and all that, and I feel like my Jhin and my Milo, sorry, did basically nothing. I mean, it's still fine, obviously. My ult's good. I landed it on a lot of people winning the entire fight in one go. But I feel like I don't think I should have died for that if my team did something, because my Jhin walked super far back. Same kind of goes for my Milo. I mean, it's fine. Like, obviously, dying as a 1-4-3 is not a big of a deal. I wasn't worth a massive shutdown, I don't think, either. So, doesn't really matter too much. It's just a little weird, I suppose. Could have upgraded this into a Magi's as well, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, this is good, though. Like, I've pretty good kill participation. Clear speed's good. Objective control's fine. I want to get the Rift Herald here soon. I just want to get just enough gold for my mythic if I can before doing that.
An ally has been slain.
That is not good. 18 seconds on that. I just have to keep in mind where the echo is going to be. Why are we surrender voting? What is this?
Shut down.
Is what I want to
Okay, let's just do this. Do Neeko things. Oh, I mean, he flashed for my ult. He was so fast. That was a baddie. I mean, Twitch flash down is fine. Walk his Jhin, I guess. Gonna auto attack him because it's gonna be fine. Fine, Malphite gets that. I just do Rift Herald here. You walk in as an other champion, even though it doesn't, like, it's pretty obvious you're gonna be there and stuff. It still deceives the enemy of what they should expect from your kit at that moment in time, right? So that is very good. We have dragon spawning soon. I do have an extra smite for dragon, so I can definitely just smite this and just run down to dragon right away. Let's walk as Milo, I suppose. Like, any way you can throw off the enemy is good. Literally any way possible. Just need to ping him enough to them to get to the dragon here. Clean this up real quick, and then hopefully they will speed up and go for Drake right now. It should be a good opportunity for us. Clear speed on this is good. I do a lot of damage to it. Like that as well, and then we walk up this way. Neeko gets caught out. That's beautiful. I will definitely use the Rift Herald on bot lane here. Just get this to push. Beautiful. With the new system of the trinkets, it doesn't no longer refresh the this, unfortunately, but that's fine. Just kill the turret. Thank you. TP wasted. Huge. Absolutely huge. That actually hit him, so it should be good if they just CC lock him here. Because my CC lasts a very long time if that hits. She used her thingy already, so she should get hit here. And she's dead. Perfect. Be very careful when you're facing things like Fiora with when you actually use your CC abilities, because if you use it like going into a W, it's bad. Also there, I made sure to hit the Twitch with my snare on my E through a minion, so this goes enhanced root timing, which is good. And now here we're just gonna recall. We have a very, very nice recall here, very strong for us. Definitely taking a recall here. Rift Herald use was extremely good. We get this, and then we take an Amp Tome because we have the money for it, but most likely gonna go Death Cap next item here. Going raw AP at this moment. A Void Staff is gonna practically be useless for me this game because I'm the only AP source of damage. I mean, Malphite does a respectable amount, I suppose, but yeah, I don't have to worry too much about it. They won't be stacking any magic resist. You can just kind of int it. Like that position right there, this is like not something you can be at when your entire team just recalled. It's very greedy. Don't exactly know what happened, but he's way too far up. Our Baron damage is not particularly great on this team side. I mean, I do quite a bit, but if I have to tank Baron, my damage is reduced to 50%, which as a jungler, it's pretty expected to. So I'm not going to expect my teammates to actually tank the Baron for me, meaning I can't really do it there. That's a good kill on Echo. Kind of waiting for my Jhin to respawn so I can go for the Baron.
Rampage.
You can do it now. Need the Jhin to like not go for the mid wave, please. That would be greatly appreciated. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now because this Qiyana just killed people to help with this. I have very good damage on this because Malphite is tanking. I do not get the 50% damage reduction. Jhin just hard entered. Very cool. I don't understand what the hell's going on with this man. Just go for the Baron. Like, why are you mid lane? That's crazy. This up here. Suppose I might as well push mid. I'm gonna turn into a minion here in a second when I get the chance to. Qiyana's popping off now as well. That's good. My work here is done, basically. If I turn into a minion, by the way, like the Baron also goes away. So it doesn't give away your Baron thingy either, which is good. Just wanted to show you that here. Just get that out of here. Make sure that his turret gets down, and then I'll regroup with my team here. Pushing for the side situation. I will turn into Qiyana, perhaps. Gonna maybe catch them off guard. There's a small chance. Snare this guy. Hit them with the hits. Make sure to keep distance here. I'm probably going to die now. Snare those two. Beautiful. Walk out. Play on a respectful distance. Because I've used most of my abilities so far, so I have to be very careful. As soon as I use my ultimate, I'm gonna have to respect distance right away, basically. Hit the third once. There we go. Good. Play very slowly. Don't go too aggressive now because I have low mana. I have no ult for a while. So I'm gonna have to be very respectful to the situation. I might be able to like claim some 3 Dark Harvest stacks there. I think I'm gonna just have to let the rest of my team die here. Because at this point, there's nothing else I can do. I can quickly take his camps on the back end of this play if they are up. And that dragon's gonna spawn in like 20 seconds, perhaps, as well. They're all down. Interesting. Okay. That is surprising, actually. Seconds on this. I mean... Echo is dead, so they can't rush it. Do still have a Baron recall. I'm actually... I'm so close to it though, man. The death cap is so close. It's gonna make me so unbelievably strong that I'm like... If I could have taken the enemy's camps there, if they would have been up, that would have been really, really good. See if this is possible. Alright, they're not going for it straight away, so I should be able to rush this down. Due to having quite a large amount of monster damage on this champ here. And after this, I should be able to afford my death cap, kind of. But why are you taking my camps, fam? Okay, that's annoying. Oh! Please, man. Are you... Let me get my death cap. What are you doing, fam? That's so annoying. Alright, now I'm gonna have to recall. It's way too much of an AP upgrade not to recall. This is like 300 AP. My Qiyana just kind of griefed me there by stalling me for years. With that situation, so that took me way more time than it really should have, because I really should have been able to just kill this and recall, which would have meant I would have been here by now. But my Qiyana took everything, so that really stinks. Don't have flash, but I do have rocket belt here. I'm so late now, man. This sucks. I should have really just been here already with everything, as long as I would have been able to get my wolves. She didn't even recall for anything, so she just completely wasted my time essentially. Do this. That's so bad, actually, man. Wow. Okay, that was... Yeah, okay. That's... Wow, they actually got me with that. I didn't actually kill that guy with the damage I did, and that completely threw me off. I made that entire play very poorly after that. Yeah, my damage thing threw me off there. If they, like literally everything there would have been completely different though if the Quiana didn't take my wolf camp and they would have just waited for, like I would have just been here, would have waited for me. Would have been such a clean play. But yeah, still. I misplayed there, to be fair. Like I really should have played that better. Could have played that better. Considering the fact that I just misjudged my damage. Because I should have thrown more damage into the into this guy. If I like realized that, or like either this guy or this guy. I don't know who I got to like 1 HP on this situation here right now. But whoever that was, I should have been able to insta-kill without return damage. And I didn't have enough damage for that, so that sucks. This up. All for a bit of time here, I suppose. Now walk over this way. Hitting that plant's kind of cool. Okay, that's could be good. Yeah, we're never reaching there. Missed. I missed. I do not want to waste my ult on a single target if I can avoid it. Good. Flash out. I might be dead to Twitch poison here. I am not. Very good. Got the good engage on that one. Clean him up. Very nice. Just look for like any good ult with this. I had my flash so I can get a very good ult position. They were most likely going to be in this bush. So that was a very nice cleanup on my end. Walking that in. And that should be game. The last item here, I'd go Lich Bane because I don't need a Void Staff and Lich Bane extra damage is very, very good. But that is it for Neeko. I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 26k damage, which is very respectable. Getting out damaged by Malphite and Quiana is not too surprising, considering some of these situations that happened on the map, right? Slightly more fights for them across the board, I suppose, when I was like focusing on other things. So it's fine. I mean, my damage is all very relevant damage. You also have to keep in mind that these are solo laners, so they get to hit a lane opponent for a lot of free damage. So you can easily count like, I don't know, 8 to 10k damage, generally speaking, for like an entire laning phase as well, that you consistently get to hit an enemy champion. So there is that too. So it's kind of like even out a little bit, because all of this is like one-shot / team fight damage. None of this is poke damage or anything of the nature. So there is that small difference, but still very good damage output here. True damage at about 1900. We have damage to objectives, which is obviously massive. That is the big thing you want to look at as a jungler here. I made sure to get those objectives as much as possible, even though it would cost me some fight situations or potentially some damage to champions. In certain situations that my Malphite and my Quiana would have gotten, I have 66.4k damage to objectives, which is absolutely colossal. This should be a very big stat every single time, so very, very good here. We have healing done at 12.5, damage taken at 28.8. We have self-mitigated damage at 15.8, obviously not too much here. A gold earned at 15.8 as well. And then for the runes, Dark Harvest dealt 1800 damage. This can easily go up the later this game goes. Like 30 minutes plus, this is going to stack very, very quickly. Also, if your team is like, I guess, slightly more useless when it comes to team fight stages, you're going to get more Dark Harvest procs there as well. Because you're then going to have to do a lot more to win those. I mean, I still did a lot to win a lot of team fights, obviously, with good ult positionings and stuff like that. But yeah, Dark Harvest damage, pretty solid. Cheap Shot for about 700 damage. I mean, it is just like a very solid rune overall. You could go Sudden Impact, but it's just, yeah. Cheap Shot does overall fairly consistent, especially if like red buff and stuff. It's a thing, because you kind of want this tree anyway, so this slot's like, yeah, you know. Eyeball Collection for extra AP, and then an Ultimate Hunter to have a lower ult cooldown. Neeko, like, revolves quite a bit around her ultimate. And having that up more frequently is going to give you a lot better plays in general. A lot more play potential. You can as well take Relentless Hunter potentially for like more overall roam capabilities and faster positioning in certain situations. But I prefer the Ultimate Hunter because the ult cooldown is pretty long. initially. You don't build the most ability haste if you're built like this. Technically, if you go Night Harvester here instead of Rocket Belt, then you can switch out Ultimate Hunter for Relentless, because at that point, the ability haste from Night Harvester is going to compensate into the ultimate cooldown to the point where it wouldn't be necessary. So at that point, you could go for Relentless if you wanted to then assist you instead of the dash here to have more movement speed to get a better ult position, which is an option. Magical Footwear, extra movement speed is good because of better ult positioning, plus not having to buy boots is great because it allows you to rush into your Nashers, and then Futures Market here as well to help you rush into your Nashers in situations, or buy things like Dark Seal or certain items just barely. And yeah, that is it for Neeko. Once again, there is an in-depth explanation to everything in the Patreon link in the description. Apart from that, I do upload daily, so if you do enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.